All right, everybody, welcome to Moises. It's spelt like noises with an M, Moises. All right, so right away we're going to get into the introduction of what you'll see when you open the app. What you're going to see is what's called the library. And under the library category, you have a songs section and a playlist section. So we're going to go into that right away. Okay, we should be right at the main page of the library. Under the library, I had 3 categories listed for you: songs, playlists, and controls. Now, under the songs category, this is where you will see all the songs that you've uploaded into Moises, but you'll also see the tab for the playlists. You'll also see the big plus button for you to add songs. You'll also see other controls like edit, or let's say metronome, and also user. All right, so I've got a song open now just to kind of show you guys what happens when you open a song and try to control it. So first off, it tells me the title of the song. Then it shows me the keys that the song is either being played or sang, which can be a little tricky. Sometimes it's telling you the guitars, sometimes it's telling you the vocals. So you'll have to be kind of discretional. After that, we have the voices or vocals, the drums, the bass guitars, the guitars, and then the piano or other instruments usually. So if there's a flute or something, it's probably going to be under the piano line. After that, at the bottom, you can see where the track starts and stops. You can see the timestamp of how long that song is going to be. Underneath that, we have metronome, where you will open up the metronome feature. Now after that, you can then skip backwards, pause play, skip forwards, or under this section, you can change the pitch of the instruments or the vocals. Now we're going to look at the metronome section. So this is where we dig into the features. So what we have is called Smart Metronome. To the right, you can see the on and off button. Underneath that is the volume control. Next to that, left and right is your panning feature. If you just want metronome to come out of the left ear and not the right signal, you can do that so that you as the drummer can control the feed of the metronome to yourself, but the music still feeds to the other people that may be involved, or like a recording. Underneath that, you can subdivide the click track. So 1 time would be a quarter note pulse. 0.5 would be half of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times would be twice the quarter note. So if the quarter note was this, now it's right. And then at the bottom here, you can see where you can toggle it. You just slide your finger left or right to toggle that back and forth. Now let's say you make a bunch of changes and you just hate it. You're like, I hate this. Nice fancy little reset button located very conveniently at the bottom right there. Ding! You just reset all your features and off you go. Okay, now we're going into playlists. So under playlist, you will see basically the list of your songs, your ability to add new songs, and then from there you'll see the same controls, the same edits as before. We'll now take a quick look at the personal settings. So if you go to the account feature here, then you can open up this screen that shows you your profile. And under your profile, you can change your picture. It'll say your name. You can change your name, I believe. In the skills setting, you can tell people what you do well or what you prefer to do. For me, of course, bass, drums, and guitar are what I do. You can add goals, which I think is really interesting. And from there, yeah, maybe a few other little edits, but nothing too crazy. Now we're going to take a look at settings. So inside of settings, we have a lot of settings. So let's go through them. Displaying the chords. Autoplay. Play all songs. Automatic download. Default audio separation. That's a really interesting one, so that way you don't have to select every time. This is what it looks like when you select. So let's make sure we set the default to what we prefer. After that, turn on your storage device or device storage. After that, account info, notifications, and reset your password. Now, as I scroll down, you're going to see a few more options. Invite friends, what's new, follow us, frequently asked questions, terms of service, join Moises beta testers, and privacy policies. And then from there at the bottom, you can log out if you feel like you need to. This now concludes our demo of Moises. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any follow-up questions or suggestions, feel free to get a hold of me. Take care and happy musicking!